Happy New Year to all our viewers. I'm Hereward the Woke. Twtwtw continues to campaign against the libertarian deep state and the National Front to stop them from destroying our social liberal country. We're doing this from deep behind enemy lines in the West Country. What have we spotted this week? What did the last throw of the 2021 dice bring us? Are you a victim of money laundering? Joked the Daily Mail this week. An expert revealed nearly all supermarket honey is fake, made in illegal Chinese factories from blended high sucrose corn syrup. I don't know about you, but it sounds bloody nice to me. But the Mail continued, no regulation in the UK means that it's ending up on your toast. Honey toast. I've never heard of that one. Must be Paddington. The Tory National Front government hates rules and regulations, so this means you have no guarantee that anything in your life is what it says on the tin. Your Christmas Day turkey tasted like cardboard, did it? And your New Year's Eve drinks tasted like water. That's probably because they bloody were. The Guardian suggested this week that Boris Johnson was a drag on the Tories and Rishi Sunak would do much better, according to a poll they conducted. So Boris is a bit of an anchor. Well, I suppose it's better than being a bit of a wanker, isn't it? She continues to remind us daily is what he really is. Duchess Camilla shared her favourite childhood books this week, which was The Snow Queen, The Ice Queen, The African Queen, Complete Defence to Queen Porn Openings, Sex Lives of the Kings and Queens of England, and the famous Queen Camilla and the doddery old fool of a king who talks to plants. There was a Christmas crossbow intruder this week at Windsor Castle, and it wasn't David Beckham, who was detained under the Mental Health Act, where he shares a wing with balmy Prince Charles, depressed William, and paedophile Prince Andrew. One of our old favourite far-right libertarians, conspiracy theorist Alex Jones's wife, was arrested on Christmas Eve on domestic violence charges. Alex Jones's wife is a member of QAnon and is part of the libertarian deep state. She's exposing Pizzagate and is being instructed by aliens from space so she can stop Democrat paedophiles. That's not exactly true, is it, Alex? Well, now you know what it's bloody like, don't you? We were astonished to learn this week that Jimmy Savile victims are going to meet Steve Coogan, dressed as Jimmy Savile, on the set of his controversial BBC drama about Britain's most successful BBC paedophile. It's clearly going to be strange, said the Metro. Strange? It's downright bloody weird. I think the BBC has still got a soft spot for Jimmy Savile. They gave him a job for over 40 years, and now they are dressing up actors at a loose end and sending them to terrorise his victims. Still, Jimmy Savile was one of their most successful acts, so perhaps that's why they want to recreate him. This week there was a major boost of 10 million quid to upskill British fishermen so they can make the most out of Brexit. Bad luck. So they are giving the fishermen a load of sow's ears so they can make silk purses out of them. Upskilling programme will explain to the fishermen in detail why voting Brexit was a bad idea, so they will have the skills not to make the same bloody mistake again. However, about 2/3 of the money will be given to Brexiteers Bob Mortimer and Paul Whitehouse, so they can make a really boring, unfunny fishing programme. And again this week, there was the photo opportunity of the year, showing David Beckham enjoying pie, mash and jelly deals with Chelsea pensioners. Go blimey, everyone's a fucking cockney nowadays. Gone are the days when all you heard on TV were people who'd had elocution lessons and spoke properly. Now everyone bloody speaks as if they have the sound of Bow bells are ringing in their ears. They are deaf and you can't understand a bloody word they're saying. Apparently David dribbled gravy all down his Gucci suit, which is why he didn't get awarded a knighthood this week. David was last seen with a crossbow hanging around Windsor Castle looking for the Queen. Well, it's good to see the House of Commons leading the way, isn't it? MPs should be able to bring quiet babies to debates, the Speaker said. Boris will of course have to bring at least 6 babies into debates, maybe more, but they won't be quiet, will they? Just like Daddy. Jacob Rees-Mogg says he will look after them. I don't think so, Jacob. Nice try. While SpaceX founder Elon Musk reiterated his aim to land people on Mars within 5 to 10 years so he can establish a human colony before Earth gets too hot for life in around 500 million years. I think Elon's got his maths mixed up, don't you? That's land people on Mars in 500 million years, Elon, when the Earth gets too hot for life in 5 to 10 years. Another report suggests Mars colonists will become cannibals when the food runs out. So what Elon is really starting on Mars is a human farm. Yes, that's right, Elon. Get the food ready before the rest of them come up. Now, just a word to 2021's toughest survivor, COVID. The PM said the UK is an incomparably better place this new year. Boris is unable to compare this year with last year. It's too difficult for his soppy brain. The rest of us, however, can. By issuing 3 injections to UK inhabitants, there is now more COVID this year than the same time last year. There, it's easy, isn't it, Boris, to compare 2021 and 2022 because the injections don't bloody work. In the gutter press this week, Prince Andrew and Ghislaine Maxwell were shown at a Pimps and Hookers party in 2002. It was meant to be a party, Andrew, not real life. You don't go as yourself, do you? It's fancy fucking dress. This week, Ghislaine Maxwell was found guilty of being a madam and trafficking children for sex. And we also know that Prince Andrew was duped to being one of the many British men in a little black book. So, we Brits used to fund Andrew to go around the US and UK looking for children. Well, at least we know now what the royal family do with all our money. Well, that's antisocial far-right libertarians, isn't it? To make matters even worse, Ghislaine Maxwell was urged to sing like a canary following the sex trafficking conviction. By the way, can you also make Adele, Paloma Faith and Ed Sheeran sing like canaries while you're about it? Harry Redknapp became a great-granddad for the first time this week and shared an adorable snap of wife Sandra and baby Hendrix. The expectations are that baby Hendrix will grow up to be a great guitarist like Grandad. Actress Sharon Stone labelled Piers Morgan terrible in bed after behaviour raised eyebrows. No, there's only one of them. Piers is terrible everywhere, Sharon. Don't tell everyone you actually let him shag you. To most people, he's a bloody laughingstock. Keep it a secret, eh? And then have a deathbed confession to purge yourself before going to meet Piers Morgan in hell. We're asked by The Independent this week, where did Britain get half its genes from? Oh, the answer's not China. The answer, of course, isn't the pound shop. It was France. So, we're half French, are we? So why are the National Front and the Tories picking rows with the French all the time? It's like slapping yourself in the face, isn't it? If we're 50% French, what's the other 50%? Well, if you look at Boris, it must be an alien race of fat blonde people who've been using Eton as a creche for their babies. This is Hereward the Woke's Woke, and I sense victory. This is entirely due to having lost my sense of taste and smell to COVID. See you all next week.